It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play is to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. First and 10 from the 41. Here's the handoff.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play action with Nix. He's got a man left. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
60 back.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on 1st down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Warren quick on the draw. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got the hook up to Ingram. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So that's the... We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Keeping it with Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 34. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Even 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Back to the well again. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Titans will get set to take over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. They're set up at the 35 now.
Set it. Go.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check that. Hut, hut.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 19. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Set up now for 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Amani Hooker with the tackle. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Now one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they're going to face third down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
They'll run it here on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Quandre Diggs with the INT. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now to the running back. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Now Camarda on to send it away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30.